Hey guys, Mystic here, and today we're going to be playing some more Slay the Princess. I really enjoyed playing last time. We ended up slaying the princess, of course, and meeting a very mysterious woman. This time, I think I am going to go ahead, as this screen says, this is a love story. So, I figured let's try making it a love story. Let's begin.
I see you have returned to me.
Yes, welcome, hello.
Days mean nothing in the maw of forever. I never left your side.
And I appreciate it. This is the mysterious woman I was talking about from before. She seems very nice. Alright, well, let's make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
I will. I'll try.
You won't.
Oh. Everything goes dark, and you die. That was aggressive. Alright, so we started again. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yes, we've been over this.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Let's go with killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to
First
society.
of all, narrator, that was rude. Second of all, I think all of those are bad. I'm not like, oh, slaying a princess is the only bad thing. I'm saying all of these are bad. Let's go with, have you considered that maybe the only reason she's gonna end the world is because she's locked up? That is a fair point.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
No, we're not.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
You know what? I agree with that, narrator. Last time, I did get murdered an awful lot. But I don't appreciate it that you lie to me an awful lot.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay, sure.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Alrighty.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical
I get it,
chicken
narrator,
because the
I
egg
get
is
it,
hatched and
jeez.
it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Alright, so we're definitely not gonna slay her this time. Last time, it ended up terribly for us. We just died a whole bunch. I am a little curious about this, the end of the world. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
I thought you'd give me a little bit more clarification on how she would end the world, but sure, narrator. Let's just silently continue to the cabin. We're not gonna listen to the narrator, by the way.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Alrighty.
The
We're
interior
at
of the cabin is almost
cabin.
entirely bare.
I'm gonna go ahead and just enter the basement. We're not gonna take the blade this time. We are 100% going through with just flirting with her and talking to her.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Ooh, softly.
Hello? Is someone there?
So we didn't grab the knife, which means she's a lot nicer this time. Which is strange because you would think, since I'm at the staircase, she can't see that I got a knife, but it's whatever.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Alright, hero, you get it.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I'm sorry, narrator. What do you mean, lie? Okay, I understand. So one is not a lie, and the other is a lie. I'm just gonna go hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Will do. Hello.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Hi, princess. You're a lot nicer this time, right? Hopefully.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Yes.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you.
I'm sorry, narrator. It's too late. We're already in love.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Of course. After I flirt with you, though. Hold on. Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to talk to you. I don't want you to murder me as soon as I undo these chains, because I know that's what you're gonna do. That's crazy. We can go back upstairs. Let's be honest with her. I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. But I wanted to see you for myself. I'm still not sure what to believe.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Okay.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
What a sweet individual. She's a backstabber, but she sounds so sweet.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
A long time.
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
I have no idea. I was hoping you'd tell me.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
No, I'm not trying to be rude. I was just curious.
I believe her.
Oh, she looks so happy.
She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
I agree with you, narrator, but I'm not gonna kill her.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
I agree.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
That's true. I came down here because you're a great person, probably. Well, without you trying to stab me in my back.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
Of course.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
Oh, she's so much reasonable when we don't bring the knife.
Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to? We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
She's very convincing, I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
I feel like the narrator does not like princesses, or queens, or kings, and I don't know why. Why do you have a grudge against them? What's your name?
Oh.
Do you not have a name?
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Do you not have a name?
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
Very strange name. So is Princess your name? Buddy? Hello?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Okay. You're being awfully strange about that. I feel like she just doesn't have a name. Cool.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, that's weird.
We'll name her, what should we name her? Theodosia.
She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
I'm not sure how the two are relevant. I feel like she hasn't even thought to pick a name for herself. What does that have to do with her being trusted? Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here. Don't make me regret this, okay?
You're only making this more difficult.
I'm not making it difficult at all. Don't talk to me, narrator. You're
Thank
letting
you,
her out.
And you won't. I promise.
Oh, she's so sweet.
You're making a huge mistake.
Narrator, shut your freaking mouth.
No, you're doing the right thing.
We're doing the right thing.
You walk up to the
Don't you
chains
dare murder
binding
me.
the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
That's what you think, narrator. But you were wrong before.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I don't.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
You just want me to kill her, narrator. I'm not gonna have that. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas, princess?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Maybe. Don't you have a knife, princess? Princess?
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
I don't want to cut your hand, but if push comes to shove, sure.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Excuse me?
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Excuse me?
Is someone else here?
That's strange. Also, one thing that I noticed last time. I have a suspicion that if I didn't ask about the knife, then the princess wouldn't have it, right? But I think me asking the narrator about the knife, me kind of doubting the fact that she has a knife, like kind of manifested the fact that she had one. This is just my suspicion. I don't know if it's true. We're gonna try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Who did this?
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
I don't appreciate you, narrator.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Ooh, you slimy piece of garbage. Hey, they
You
locked
make your
me
way
in
to
here.
the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed
Well,
to.
we're not gonna strangle her, of course.
Easier for whom?
Yeah.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I have a suspicion that you put me in this mess, narrator.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, unfortunately.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
It's alright. We'll be fine.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
You know this? For a fact?
She barely hesitates
Oh.
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh. Okay.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Well, she got herself out.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Shut your face, narrator.
Or we could use it to free her.
Yeah.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
We're gonna free her. Save it. Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment,
Aw, she's
you
so
place
cute.
the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
I'm sorry.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Ooh. Ooh, that's gross.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
We're not murdering this princess.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Very creepy, very creepy. We know that she's a bad person. But what if she's not? What if she becomes a better person?
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
You gonna fix that, or...?
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Could have been did this, princess.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yes, come on.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world.
Narrator, let me live my life. You are literally the enemy.
As the princess
Hey!
approaches the bottom
No,
stair,
no.
your body steps forward
No!
and raises the blade.
No, that's not happening.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Hey! This is... You're tricking me.
Watch me.
Hey!
What are you doing?
Yo! This is so disrespectful. Warn her.
Stop that.
Stop making me trying to kill her.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I'm trying not to, promise you, princess.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Run, princess.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Narrator, let me live my life. Warn her. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
No.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Princess, run, please. Please run.
We both know this isn't you.
I'm sorry, princess. I promise I'm not trying to do this.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
Ooh, the narrator's
What
mad.
are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Thank you, princess. Thank you. Escape, please.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
You specifically wanted to add in, it is agony to me, so I can know how much pain I'm in?
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
We got this. Oh my goodness, we got this.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Don't talk to me, narrator.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again.
Every
You
inch.
feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Ooh, I don't appreciate that, narrator.
I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Yeah, you're just kinda... I don't even know if this is my heart area.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I feel so bad.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
She's literally helpless. She's trying her best.
It can't just end like this, right?
It won't end like this. I won't let it end like this.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
I appreciate it, narrator.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
It's okay. Chapter 2, The Damsel. So, we got a different chapter 2.
You're on a path in the woods.
We've
and
gone
at the
over
end
this,
of that
buddy.
path, you're here to slay her.
We're gonna go to this. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks, narrator.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time.
Ooh, don't try to trick me with that
If he
again.
doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
I agree.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Ah, we have the voice of the smitten. I don't appreciate you talking about this out loud when the narrator can hear us, but I do agree we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Our beloved?
Yes, the princess.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Yeah, you kind of messed this up, smitten.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
Yes.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
We are. We're gonna do that.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
I agree on that. Let's just proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Yeah.
Don't believe a word she says.
We're actually not gonna believe a word you say, narrator.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Appreciate you, Smitten.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
Maybe.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any
live.
mind. Focus on the task ahead.
He's happy, he's in love, I don't mind it. Let's proceed. This cabin is gonna be different, isn't it?
The interior
yep.
of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Yeah, you're again, narrator, forgetting about this mirror.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I appreciate it, narrator. One thing I have noticed, of course, the walls are very different. I assume whatever I picked last time, since I chose to save her, now she's in a beautiful tower-like area. Last time I murdered her with a knife, so it was very sharp. Which I appreciate. I appreciate the details. We're just gonna approach the mirror. We already know he can't see it.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Is it? It's a wall?
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Kind of mean.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
There literally was.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, let's enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Ooh.
revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Very beautiful.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's us! It's us, princess!
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
Oh
I can hear wedding bells already.
no. Alright, Smitten, get your head in the game.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Alright, hero.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
I wonder what she's gonna look like now.
You walk down the stairs
Oh.
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
She looks so much softer this time, and she got a nice puffy dress.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Sure.
You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Surely.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you. My dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Ah! I'm her dashing hero!
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Oh, she's so happy. We're gonna come for you. This might be a trick. I don't care.
And she called us a hero.
Yay!
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Yes, if only she tried this last time. If she tried this last time, I would not have stabbed her.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Yes, we have.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she
No.
killed us.
Let's not turn this around. The narrator killed us.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
I appreciate it.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
And we're not gonna do it right this time. We love the princess way too much.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset.
Hmm?
Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. And you can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
It's not that bad. Honestly, this is your fault. If you let us save the princess, we wouldn't have died.
Horrible for you, maybe. But we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet
Yes,
and
this is
treat her
correct.
like the lady she is.
I appreciate this, Smitten.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
I'm sure, hero. I'm sure.
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Yes.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
I'm sorry, narrator. My job is to save the princess. Not that you killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why'd you do that? We both know. What happened? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Maybe I didn't bring a knife. Do you? Oh, maybe I'll do this one first.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
It was not for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Oh, I appreciate it.
She took that in stride.
She's so sweet.
To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
She could be in the same situation we are.
That's because she's perfect.
Yes, she is perfect.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
That's what I'm thinking.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Except for the other world, right?
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
But it would excuse it. I'd be like, okay, you stabbed me, but that was because, you know, of the narrator. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Okay, that's suspicious. Let's both be honest. That is suspicious.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Okay, yeah.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
We can try.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
I do agree this is strange, but I'm too in love to care.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Ah, she's perfect.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted.
That's crazy to say,
Go
narrator.
ahead and slay her.
That's so disrespectful. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay. You sound evil. But before we started talking, did the world end?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
I don't know, but you're acting strange.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
So whatever we choose, it makes her hurt. We stabbed her with a knife. It's all mean. And we showed her just a little bit of happiness, and now she's just trying to fall for us.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Yeah, but I don't care. I have no feelings one way or another.
At least you're being honest. I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a nihilist.
I'm sorry, I didn't know what to say before, because I want to say, like, yes, end the world, and then she'll be like, yes, of course, darling. But on the other hand, I feel like if I was like, no, don't end the world, she'd be like, oh, now I have to keep it a secret. So whatever she decides to do, I'm 100% going to support her.
The princess shifts in uncomfortable confusion.
Buddy, it's your choice. You're the one who has to end it. If you want to end it, go for it. If you don't want to end it, don't.
Me too. I don't care.
Okay, nobody likes a yes man. Do you want to end the world or not? It's up to you. I can't do that.
She wasn't confused for long.
Okay.
If she doesn't care, then clearly she didn't end the world. It would take a great desire for evil to do something so inconceivable, and our dearest has not an ounce of cruelty within her. All is well, and it's high time we rescued our beloved.
Okay, sure, but I do believe she ended the world. Let's go ahead and get that straight. I think that she ended the world. I think she's pretending that she didn't to make me happy, but I told her I didn't care. Alright. Rescue the princess.
No. I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess,
We're gonna rescue her.
Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
We're not doing that.
I would if you had a weapon.
Well, we don't.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
I appreciate you, Smitten. I don't want to die, but I do want to save the princess.
You wouldn't. I would.
Yes, we would. Don't test us, narrator.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Exactly. You're stuck with us.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
It's crazy.
That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
I'm sorry, how did that happen? Were you free the whole time? Could you have left the whole time? Did you just wait for us? That's sweet, but you could have left, buddy.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Sure.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you.
This time?
Thank you so much.
Oh, that's one. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I was like, what are you talking about? I didn't try to kill you, but I 100% did. Of course, buddy. Oh, I love the way her dress sways. You should leave before I try to kill you again.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
We got a hug. We got a hug.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved.
Shut your face, narrator.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Yes.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
I don't know. Actually, I thought you had a plan. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
Yeah, what do you want to do, bud?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
Yeah, the narrator's just lonely.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Yeah, what do you want to do, bud? We can do whatever you want. If you want to end the world, go for it. I'm all for it.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
Exactly.
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
Yes. Unfortunately.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
Are you gonna eat me? What's going on here?
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Looks tired now.
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Buddy, we're not gonna do this. Well, if you want to leave, then let's leave.
That sounds perfect.
Why did the music stop?
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world
Glorious.
slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
Glorious! Oh, she's beautiful.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
I do think that I'm gonna die somehow, right? Because this is only the second rewind, and I'm pretty sure we each get 4.
I like to think that you do, actually.
Hmm?
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
Yeah, look how happy we are.
I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
Shut your face, narrator. You can mope in silent.
You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand.
Yes.
Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Yes, she does. She's finally free after years.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
I don't know. The world will end.
Let's see. Oh, isn't that
What?
interesting? The door slams
Hey!
in your face and the
Whoa.
lock clicks.
Narrator, don't do this to us.
That's a familiar move.
Narrator, open the door.
Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Narrator, we will be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
It's true. Why does her voice sound so fake? It makes me nervous. Well, you're strong, right? Go ahead and open it for us.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
We did not just meet her.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Princess, open the door.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry. He's delusional, but he's in love.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Thank you, hero. It'd be really embarrassing if I opened the door by myself, right? I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Yes, come on. We got this.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door.
Together.
Blech.
I appreciate you, narrator.
And
And the door opens.
the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
I knew it. So definitely what we choose to happen, if we believe hard enough, it just happens. I think that's what's just happening.
I told you our love was insurmountable.
It's glorious. Our love is glorious. I appreciate you, princess. We got this. We escaped.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade. That's right.
Oh,
There's still
no.
a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
Oh, I forgot about the blade. We're not doing that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
I hate you too, narrator. Don't worry. This is mutual.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Just like you wanted, right? You want to leave. I did this for you.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin,
Okay.
and then you step out.
Ah! Yes! She's free, and look, the world is not even ended.
Our happy ending at last.
I don't like that. music.
We did it! What should we do now?
Oh, the world's ending.
Where did everything go?
Hey, princess, the world. The world, princess.
Where did he go?
Oh,
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I didn't even notice either. The narrator's gone. The world is gone. You ended the world! I mean, not that I care, but why did you do that?
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh no! Princess!
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Oh my goodness. Oh, she got taken! Oh, that sucks. Our beloved. But you don't get a chance to make that jacket. Nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
She's gone, hero. She's gone.
Is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I want the princess to be happy. I don't understand. Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
I'm sorry, guys. I wanted a happy ending.
Do it then. End us all before I die of a broken heart.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Approach the mirror. Not that we have a choice. You approach the mirror. Gaze into the reflection. Maybe we'll look different. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. I got an achievement saying you've grown. We've grown? Well, I have a feather, which I thought was strange because I don't remember seeing a feather from before. But we are awfully large. Alright. I presume that the princess is also grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Lead to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her. I'm back.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Aww.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Alrighty, princess. There's an awful lot of options. Let's say, what do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
That's fair.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Are you the same as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Let's ask her what she wants us to bring next time.
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Okay.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
I don't know. You choose to be kind. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
Okay.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
And you know what? That is 100% fair. I understand.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Alright, so that's going to be it for today. I really enjoyed this ending. I do wish that I had a little bit more time to spend with the princess before we had to both, go into that unknown area. But overall, very fun game. I definitely plan on playing more. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like. And that still scared me. I expected it and it still scared me. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day.